Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like
Our master Kel'Thuzad sent us to aid you. Our new skeletal mages will make short work of the rebels.
Very good. We'll need to move quickly and find any others still loyal to me. We're going to need all the support we can get. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Faithless coward. No one orders me around. Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last. Now, Frostmourne. You will know endless torment. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
The dead shall serve.
Speak, fool.
What does the shadow will? Intriguing. Let darkness
No one
guide
orders me around.
Inventory is full.
Ah, at last.
What we do?
What is it now?
The dead shall serve.
Tread lightly. Finally. No one orders me around. What is it now?
Must be.
Speak, fool.
The restless dead await.
Tread lightly.
This better be good.
What is it now? Tread lightly. For the Lich King. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Your pain shall be legendary.
The dead shall serve. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me.
What is it now? Finally. Now, Frostmourne.
Must be.
Tread lightly.
What does the shadow will?
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. What is it now? The restless dead await. Speak, fool. This is more like it. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last.
We done waiting.
This better
No
be
one
good.
orders me around. You will know endless torment. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Faithless coward. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. For the Lich King. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. What is it now? Finally.
Must be it.
Tread lightly. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
We done waiting.
Finally. What is it now? Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
Inventory is full.
I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like it. Finally.
Make
Speak,
your choice.
Ah, at last. For the Lich King.
The restless dead await. Tremble before the Scourge.
Now, Frostmourne.
The dead shall serve.
No one orders me around.
This better be good. For the Lich King. What does the shadow will?
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. This is more like it. Finally.
By Nerub. The rebels nearly had us, King Arthas.
I would not leave my subjects to be slaughtered by this rabble.
Then we shall stand by you till the end.
This is more like it. Finally. I have need of your abilities, little shade. Will you help me?
I live only to serve you, King Arthas.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne
I shall be
hungers.
your eyes.
Tread lightly. Ah, at
Our
last.
forces are under
Sight is
attack.
yours. I'll look into it. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. Let's see.
What is it now? This is more like it.
I shall be your eyes.
Speak, fool. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Where is it now? Tread lightly. You will know endless torment. Ah, at last. Speak, fool.
Inventory is full.
Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary. Faithless coward. Speak, fool. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
The restless dead await. Let darkness guide me.
Intrigued.
The dead shall serve. For the Lich King.
What is it now? Finally. I have need of you warriors. Come with me. Ah,
Inventory
at
is
last.
full.
Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. This is more like it. The Dreadlord's guards are stationed outside that armory. If we can fight our way past them, we could commandeer the meat wagons held inside. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. I call upon your loyalty. Will you serve me? Ah, at last. Now, Frostmourne. Finally, some firepower. These will help us with the main gate's defenses. What is it now? What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? You will know endless torment. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Finally. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. pain shall be legendary. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. What is it now? Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? This is more like it. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Finally. No one orders me around. What is it now? No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Faithless coward.
What needs revealing?
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
What needs revealing?
Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Finally. What is it now? Tread lightly. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I'll wait.
What is it now?
I shall be your eyes.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? You there. Will you not stand by your king? No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. At last. Speak, fool.
You rang.
Finally.
My sight is yours.
No one orders me around. For the Lich King. Speak, fool.
I'll wait.
This is more like it. What is it now? Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. At last. What is it now? Finally. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it now? This is more like it.
Inventory
Tread
is
lightly. Speak, fool. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. At last. What is it now? I'll make sure you suffer. Tread lightly. Finally.
These piles of corpses will serve us well. We can reanimate the bodies and bolster our forces as we move.
At last. Tread lightly. Finally.
Must be.
What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Tread lightly. What is it now? No one orders me around. What is it now? Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. No one orders me around. Speak, fool.
Our forces are under attack.
Tread lightly. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. This is more like it. At last. What is it now? Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Faithless coward.
Our forces are under attack.
This is more like it. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
I shall be your eyes. My sight is yours. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. Let's see.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Finally. Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
This better
No
be
one
good.
orders me around.
As the shadow will.
At last. Finally. What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. At last. Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Finally. Speak, fool. At last. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. What is it now? For the Lich King. Tread lightly.
My sight is yours.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. At last. Finally. What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne, you will know endless torment. Tread lightly. Now, Frostmourne.
Our forces are under attack.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
I shall be your eyes.
What is it now? Finally. Speak, fool. Finally. Faithless coward. You will know endless torment. What is it now? This is more like it. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. No one orders me around. What is it now? Ah, at last. Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Must feed.
Ah, at last. What is it now? Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
This better be good.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
What needs revealing?
No one orders me around.
Our forces are under attack.
Your pain shall be legendary. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
I shall be your eyes. I go unseen.
This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
The restless dead await.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. At last.
The dead shall serve.
Finally.
Our forces are under attack.
Finally. At last. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally. At last. For the Lich King. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Frostborn hungers. Finally. At last. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer. Finally. Frostborn hungers. At last.
Make your choice. By Nerub. Yes, master.
This is more like it.
Faithless coward.
Frostborn hungers.
The restless dead await. Our forces are under attack. What does the shadow rule?
At last.
Your pain shall be legendary.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Random terror.
At last.
Our forces are under attack.
Frostborn hungers.
This better be good.
This is more like it. Finally. Finally. At last. This is more like it.
Small king, no escape. Stay, rend, feast. your choice. You ran.
Frostmourne hungers.
I wait. Must bleed.
Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Finally. For the Lich King. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it.
We have no time for this. We must find our way out quickly. You have my thanks, ladies. But where is your mistress? Where is Sylvanas?
She sent us to find you, Great King. We've come to escort you across the river. Once we cross it, we'll take refuge in the wilderness.